Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and I'm back to work in my December daily journal that we pretty much made from scratch. If you would like to see how this was made and put together, there is a playlist that I will link to in the description box below so you can follow along and make your own journal. It doesn't have to be for a December daily. You can use the same techniques for any journal. All right, so to begin, we did several things in a previous video, like making these pockets, adding the monthly calendar in here, decorating the calendar, numbering the calendar, all of that. We made the Christmas countdown a pocket, and we also added one of the dashboards from the Craft Lab text into the journal and made it a pocket so we can add something there. All right, this is a pocket too. So I decided I want to go ahead and work on the countdown. Um, I wish I had some clear stickers so that you would still be able to see the numbers, but I don't. But I think I can use these stickers, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know that I want to cover it up. Do I really want to cover it up? Now that I think about it, I don't really. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think I should cover it or just leave it as is and just add something in the pocket that would be um decorative? Maybe I could add like a vellum overlay or something to it in the pocket that would tip in over it. We may play around with that in the next video because I don't really want to cover it. I like the way it looks just like that. That's the whole point, though. You're supposed to count down and cover each day as you go. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Okay, so since we're not doing that, let's move on. I went through one of my storage folders and pulled out some pieces that have been in there for a while, and I'm thinking I can go ahead and use these cut aparts. I know they are probably for another project that I have ongoing, but I'm going to go ahead and use them here. So I'm going to go ahead and attempt to cut these apart with this paper trimmer. I'm kind of not really good at lining things up with this one yet, but let's see what we can do. And I could leave these folded and make it like a little booklet, but I don't think so. I don't think I'll make the booklet, so let's just go on and cut them apart. And then if I want to come back and make a booklet later, I can do that. Let's trim this little white off here. And most of these cut aparts are like 4x6 or 3x4, and they could be considered journaling cards. So you can write on the back of them, add your photos to the back of them. Most of the 12x12 paper pads come with something like this that you can use. All right, let's set this one apart. Did I get them all? I think I got them all. I can use these to add to the pockets. This one had already been cut out from another paper pad, but I can use these to decorate and write on if I choose to. But you know me, I don't do the writing. I just like to do the decorating. So for instance, let's see. If I trim that down a little bit more, that could go in this pocket, or I could just fold it and use it like that. Those things that just can fit in there like so. Let's see. Will this fit in there? Nope. But this can fit in here. So those pockets are filled. Could put that in there if I want to. And as long as nothing is glued down, I always have the option to move it somewhere else. Kind of want to do a blue Christmas page in here. I could turn this into a pocket or a tuck spot. I think I will. I'd rather it be on this side. Let's see. Let's do it. I'm going to put this down as a tuck spot. So what that means, it's going to only be glued on two sides. It's not going to be a pocket. It's just going to be somewhere where I can tuck things into it. This is fairly large for a tuck spot, but let's do it. And I could put this all the way to the edge or not. I'm going to put it all the way to the edge. So then I can just tuck things in. Small things, big things, whatever the case may be. I think I've used all the big pieces. So a bigger something would probably be better in this pocket. So something like this. See, I can just tuck in there. All right. So let's get that glued down. Well, and I can do the same thing with these other cards, turn them into tuck spots. They don't necessarily have to be pockets. But let's hold off on doing that and see what else we run into along the way. So I'm going to tuck these up here with the stickers that we made cards with the last time. I just stuck these down on cardstock, added some glue stick to them, and then trimmed them out. I think those came out really nice. All right. So we're kind of going to repeat that same concept with the stickers. These are some old stickers that I have from Target Dollar Spot from years ago. I don't know what year these came out. It doesn't say, but I've had them for a while. Let's just take them out. And I can use this packaging for something probably. So we got 3 of the exact same thing, and I bought 2 packs of these. Now, this is a misprint of one of the images that I showed in the journal. I'm hoping that I can use, oh, these are individual stickers. I thought that was one whole sticker all this time. Okay, so that is totally not going to work. What I was doing. Surprise, surprise. We will have to make something else with this. Yeah, these are individual stickers. Let's put them on here. I had no idea. Isn't that something? I was totally going to use this whole piece to make a pocket. I'm not really crazy about the green background on those snowflakes. Maybe I can still do the same thing with these that I was thinking of, but then I have to use the back. I think I want to make some kind of pocket with them. So let's try it. Let me put a little glue stick on here just in case to make sure these stay down. This was back when we couldn't find stickers with brown girls on them. So when I saw these, I was like, ooh. And I just had to have them, and I've been hoarding them all this time, not using them. So let's get them used. All right. So then I'm just gonna try to trim out a pocket. Let's make it kind of a deep pocket. I'll straighten it up with the paper trimmer. So far everything that I was trying to do is not working out. But we're gonna make it work. Do I want to put this on the green? Let's put it on the green. Put it on this side. Do I want to put a sticker? So when you have a misprint, if it's a good piece of paper, just use the other side if you can. Will Holly and Jolly fit on there? Yes. So I'm not going to put a thumb pull. At least I don't think so. I'm just going to make a simple rectangular pocket. So I'm going to put glue on 3 sides. Put these probably back in the packaging. And let's grab a tag from over here so you can see how that would work. So you can put your tags in there. We could probably fit one of the 3x4s in there. Let's use this. Okay. So I'm going to use that one there. It kind of clashes though. Hold on. It's hurting my eyes. Let's use that. That's better. Okay. So there, we can still add some deco on the top of that page. All right. So the other piece that I pulled out was a scrap. So it's 12 by 4 3/4. So I'm going to attempt to make an envelope with this. So I'm going to fold this up to about a little more than 1/3, and you can measure this out if you want. Should we measure it? I'll measure it after I fold it because you could use a scoreboard with it. I'm looking at folding it at 4 inches. All right. And then I'm going to not do this 4 inches. I'm going to leave like a 1/2 inch of space up at the top. And this is just an easy peasy envelope. All right. So there we have it. It's going to be a deep pocket. So you need to make sure whatever you put in there that you can still reach in and get it. But because that's such a deep pocket, let's go ahead and make it an easier opening. So I'm going to kind of fold this in half, but not crease it. And the scissors at. And cut out kind of the shape you see with the flap envelope. Kind of like that. Kind of weird shape, but I'm cutting it by hand. All right. Then I'm just going to take this piece and try and line it up straight. If I have my cutting mat here, I can use the lines on my mat. So I'm going to line edge of this up on the mat, on a line on the mat. Then I'm going to line the edge of this up on a line on the mat. Just so happens that it's almost exactly where it needs to be. Take a pencil and draw around the piece that I just cut off. And then you don't have to do any of this. I just like it to be as precise as possible to match. So I do it to try to match. And then I'm just going to cut that shape out. It's not really an envelope shape, but close enough. If you have an envelope that has the flap like this, then you can use that as a guide instead to cut the opening and to cut the flap. But I'm just working with what I got. And I'm going to round this off a little bit. Just a little bit, so it's not so pointy. And do I want to do the same thing with those? I think so. Let's round it off. All right. So there you go. There you go. Then all you got to do, if you want to decorate the inside, you want to ink the inside, you can go ahead and do that. I don't think this paper was cut quite straight initially. But we're going to work with it. I'm going to go ahead and add glue to one side, to the side where we cut the opening. I guess that's what we're going to call it. So glue on the side where the opening was. Now, if you want to ink, you could go ahead and ink. If you want to stencil this, you could stencil it. And then we have a free floating pocket, or you can glue it down to a page. Okay. can decorate it up, glue it down. You can, oops, got glue on there. Just make sure it's glued well. So you can even just glue it on 3 sides, the left and right and the bottom, or you could do the top, right, and bottom. That way you can tuck something in here. Any way you want to do it, but that gives you a nice little envelope. The red pages are getting all the action. I guess it's gonna have to go on this one. I could make it free floating too. It could just clip on. What do we think? Let's decorate it and then decide. Or I could use my Santa belt washi. Let's cut a piece off. Ooh, I don't like that because I can see the pattern through it. So I'm gonna switch it up and put it on the inside. I didn't think you would be able to see through it so much, but you can. So no harm, no foul. Let's just put it on the inside and figure out something else to go on the outside. Let's see if there's something else we can put on the inside of this. I saw something about to get the shine off to erase around the edge. But I think they mean with a pencil eraser, an unused pencil eraser. I don't know that that works. Let me do it up here where it's, yeah, that doesn't do anything. It probably don't mean using a kneaded eraser though. Somebody asked me to do a snowman spread. I better not use all the snowmen. Yikes, that was probably not a good idea. Let's get my favorite red truck on here. I mean, it's a little juvenile looking, but maybe I should have used one of these and it's instead of snowmen, one of these labels work. Let's do that. All right, this is another. I didn't really talk about these sticker books. These are old Michael sticker books from back in the day. Let's use this one. And I'm really just trying to use these up. I've gone through these and tended to hoard them year after year, using stickers out of them sparingly. And now I'm at the point where I got to use these stickers. So let's use them up. So we got a whole little Christmas scene going on here. And I'm just trying to use up these stickers. There's only one red small snowflake. This one is gold. I'll use it. Well, let me check. Yeah. That is so not me, but it's fine. I probably would have done better to just put one of these on there, but I didn't think of it until it was too late. I also have these die cuts. I have these snowflakes too. They're snowflake sequins that I could use. Maybe not the clear, but the ones with a little color. Little labels. Pick out a couple of the red ones just so I have them on hand. These are Tim Holtz. think that's enough of those. It's just a little stash of things over off to the side of my desk that I've had out that I kind of want to use. Or we could do, well, I guess it's too late to do that. We could do something like that, but I don't want this to get too vintagey. So maybe I can ixnay the lace. Let's trim some of the white off of one of these candy canes, and I may be able to use that. Well, I guess we kind of needed that white on there to make it pop out a little bit more. We already got a label up there, so I don't think we need another label. I'm gonna have to go through some of my ephemera and see what I can find to decorate this up. Maybe if I cut out the other candy cane, it goes the other way, but do I have one? And no, I don't. So they both go in the same direction. Oh wait, I have more. Wait, there's more. Okay. So I'm gonna cut out the other candy cane and see what I can do. I'm gonna pause and then I'll come back. All right, so I got it cut out. So one on this side, one on that side. Then I have this green scrap. It's not the right color green, but I am going to make it work anyway. This is scrap from when we were making the waterfall book or making the hidden paper clips. I'll link to both of those videos in the iCard up above so you can check those out. I don't think it's cut quite straight, but let's clean it up. Plus, I need it to be a little bit shorter than it is. I'm using a lot of what we call desk ephemera in this project. So if I put the pocket here, then whatever I put in the pocket can help hold the flap closed. See how that works? So that's what we're going to do. I need to decorate the pocket. Here's some more of that throwback washi tape. I think gold would look better, but I'm gonna use this. So I need to get this stuff used up. Let's see. Wonder how this would look on top of this. Let's do that. Try and get it straight. This is why I used to always have my mat on my desk because it is great for helping you line things up. Even if it's not perfect, it will be close. Closer than if I just eyeball it. This edge is not straight. So I knew one side was a little crooked. I just didn't know which one. So before we go any further, let's straighten it up if you can. All right, now let's put this piece on. This is why I want to get this used up. It's pretty, but it's kind of difficult to work with sometimes without ripping it apart. Let's glue it. Enough hemming and hawing. 3 sides. Well, so far, we've just used scraps, leftover old stickers. Nothing really new. Just things from my stash. And I know that tree doesn't match. Neither does this Christmas ball. So we're just gonna load up the pockets with this leftover ephemera. Nope. We'll make something else for the pink stuff. How about that? Make a special something for the pink stuff. Let's go ahead and glue down these candy canes. Are they different sizes? I think they are, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. Should do a big one in the pocket to hold it in place. What do you think? Probably needs to be on something heavier for it to work though. Let me see. I got some gold washi right here. Maybe we'll do silver and gold together. This washi is almost out of commission. I think it's losing its stick, so let's use some of this. It's pretty old, and I think the treatment that is used on it makes it not stick. Then we open it up. We got gold in there. Now I'm looking for something else to kind of hold that closed. That tag looks kind of nice. Is this one? And this time, where's the scrap that I was using? Did I get rid of it? So this is a scrap previously used. Just glue it down. Nice and gaudy. It could also be a belly band. We haven't talked about belly bands, but we might make this a belly band because what usually happens in a journal is you start putting everything at the bottom of the page and nothing at the top. We could make this a pocket at the top and slide things in this way. But I'm thinking a belly band style. It's kind of big for a belly band, but say we got a large tag, we can stick it, something large, we can stick behind it. Let's do belly band, and I'm going to put it on this side. Hopefully my glue hasn't dried up because I left it open. And so I'm just going to go down the two sides, make sure I put plenty of glue because this is cardstock. It's probably going to seep out, but so I'm going to kind of put that towards the middle of the page, but more towards the top. That way we have a belly band. So I can do a large tag or two or three or some folded paper to slide in there. I mean, we could even do things like this, but it's going to get lost. So we don't want to put anything too small back there. So we got our closure piece. I'm not going to cut the hole out. So if we don't want the pocket closed, then we can flip it open. We need to add something to the pocket, or I can just add photos or writing in there later. And we got our belly band piece that I've showed already. Let's see, we could probably make a tag out of this and stick that in there for now. That'll do. Let's trim it up and make it happen. So this is a tag punch. It can punch multiple sizes. It's a decorative edge tag punch. Really, I could just snip the corners of this, but I want to use the punch. So I am going to use the punch. And it's supposed to go up to 2.5 inches. I think this is a little bigger than 2.5 inches. So I'm just going to try and center it as best as I can. Outside of those guidelines, see, it didn't, it's a little bit too wide, but that's okay. And so that can slide in there. Let's put a pull on it. Ooh, what do I have to make a pull? Is this doing too much with more buffalo plaid? This is from Dollar Tree. I have a recent supply haul from Dollar Tree on the Journal Life's Journey channel if you want to check it out. We're using scraps and making more scraps. But that is our envelope made from scraps. No template needed, no measuring needed, and a scrap tag. I can probably spruce this up a little bit more. We'll worry about that later. So we didn't do anything on the countdown. Let me know about that. What you think about that? What else did we do? Oh, we did the sticker pocket using the Target Dollar Spot throwback stickers. And then we did cut up some of the cut aparts to add in some pockets and just to have some on hand. I guess that's going to be it for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think our pocket came out really cute. I'm going to have ribbons everywhere because I love a long tail. So be on the lookout. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.